It's a little loud. No one's here. I need to decompress the kit. It's been a little bit rough couple days, but drumming always helps that. I figured I'd get on the electric kit today because I know anytime I'm on there, it's like no one can hear, because it's all with pads and stuff, and it's funny too because I've had people be like, "Oh, you should get an electric kit," and for various reasons and stuff. But the funny thing is that I've already had two or three different ones. I had a Roland TD11, which is what I traded for my Pearl Masters Custom, which then allowed me to get my brand new Mapex. So, and I only paid $400 for the TD11, which then I traded to this guy who I knew who was a pastor at a church, and we met on through a neighborhood type website. So basically, he gave me a super steal of a deal. He gave me all hard cases. It was really nice 90s edition. It had re-rings, pearl, but it had a big old rack and original A's too. He got it based off of Bonham setup. And so, but it had racks, and you had to reach really far and do all sorts of, it was hard to get things in position, and the drums were old, so they went out of tune frequently, and just various things. But they were great drums. And I played on them for a while, and a lot of you who've been following me for a while know that kit. But my point being is, this is one of my electric kits that I got donated to me. And so this is a TD3. So I have this TD3, and I brought it here so that the kiddos could play on it, and we'd have more kits for group lessons. And then I had the TD11, which I traded for, like I said, the Pearl Masters, some original A cymbals, and a Gibraltar rack. And so I traded that stuff in at Drum Flip, and then I only had to pay $300 for that brand new Mapex kit. With the trade-in. So basically, $400 I spent on the TD11, plus then $300 cash plus the trade-in of the Pearl Master stuff. And so $700 basically I paid, and plus I got some cymbals too. So $700, and those kits, the Saturn V exotics are $2,300. So basically, I was talking earlier in a chat to Ben, and it was like, man, you got so many toys. I wish I could afford all that stuff. And I was just trying to make the point, it's not like I have a bunch of money or anything. It's taken me 6 years to slowly trade things by finding things for cheaper and then holding on to them for a while, finding someone who wants it or is willing to buy it, trading up to the next thing, and usually it's always used stuff. I played on everything I've played on my entire time of playing drums was all used gear up until I got the new kits. So and that was in the last year, so the Mapex and the DW. So getting those kits, those are the first new kits I've ever had, and the Mapex I was just able to get because I only had to spend $300 cash with it. So anyway, just saying that I've had electric kits before, and I love them. They're cool too, to get different sounds out of it and that stuff. But yeah, I've had electric kits before. I just prefer acoustic drums myself. I just like the way they work, and the shells, and the woodworking, and the way you can tune them, and how they have those natural fundamentals and sing, and that kind of stuff. So it's just, I guess, personal preference too, because I've seen a lot of really, really great, nice E-kit setups, really good. And some people are really, really good at mixing them and choosing all the right sounds to where you wouldn't even know it was an electric kit. So I'm not bashing electric kits by any means. I'm just saying I've had them before. This is the only one that I still have. The other one I traded. But I do and have owned electric kits in the past. So like I said, I prefer acoustic drums. Just the attention to detail that goes into them, manufacturing them, the wood species, using different heads, being able to get different sounds out of them, that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's my personal preference. Let me try to play some stuff now on the electric. No, I've been rambling on for the last 5 minutes.